In a sign of the hardening stance in Brussels over Moscow's role in the Ukraine conflict, the European Union has for the first time officially accused Russia of deploying its armed forces in Ukraine. In a break from previous statements which employed more ambiguous language, the documentation accompanying this week's new sanctions refers specifically to the deployment of Russian troops in Ukraine. The EU sanctions also singled out top Russian military officials for asset freezes and travel bans. For Anatoly Antonov, Russia's Deputy Minister of Defense, the EU document reads, Deputy Minister of Defense, and in that capacity involved in supporting the deployment of Russian troops in Ukraine. Under Russian Army Commander Andrei Kartopolov's name, the EU writes, Director of the Main Operations Department and Deputy Chief of the General Staff of the Armed Forces of the Russian Federation. In both capacities, he is actively involved in shaping and implementing the military campaign of the Russian forces in Ukraine. The EU accusations of direct Russian military involvement mark a sharp escalation in the language employed by Brussels. Previous documents have referred to foreign armed groups or Russian support for separatists. A spokesperson for EU Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini said the unambiguous new tone was no accident and reflected mounting evidence underlying Russia's responsibility for the conflict.